Hello everyone, and yes, I am back to making live update videos for the rest of the year, you guys. So excited to be back, so let's go ahead and jump into this update. We have a quest line talking about which show jumper ring is the best, and apparently there's a big feud going on. We also have the Trail of Wanderlust, which I did miss some items from that trail because it was around the time I got engaged for that trail, and I never got to finish it completely, so we get to go get those items. And I think there's paddock props at the riding arena, so let's go ahead, get started on this quest, and check everything out. So let's go. And because I know people are already going to ask, this horse is the Hanoverian. It's an exclusive from the, Equestrian Festival, and this horse will be available again next year. But you can't get this horse until the Equestrian Festival next year, which is next spring. So just to answer that question, because people always ask. Southwest Show Jumping Board of Directors. Heated than I expected. Alright. I know I didn't read the first part, but I'm going to go ahead and try reading all this. No, Mark, no. I'm sorry we can't have a solid log obstacles in our course design. This is show jumping, not cross country, remember? You're having a laugh, aren't you? Right. How about a little log? Sigh, no. Waiter, another espresso macchiato, por favor. Of course we cannot have logs in show jumping, Mark, but the steeplechase hedges on the other hand. Guys, please don't start again. Whispers, see Ivy? They've been going at it like this forever. Right, I think I'll have another English breakfast-tea. This discussion is too passionate. Surely, Lynn, you must see I have by far the best working conditions to hold my riding classes, logs or no logs. Nothing beats the fresh air of the Jorvik Stables Arena. You know, Ivy, it's really great you're here because your horse can jump higher than Croaksire. I have an idea. Yes, go ahead, take your space, Ty. Okay, I'll wait for the right moment and I'll try something. Watch me. While you two bicker, let me remind you that the esteemed Baroness herself appointed me Sir Tyriak Mode, hopefully I'm saying that right, as a permanent administrator for her re-owned track. Not only does she recognize my skills in upkeeping her most valuable establishment, but no one, I say no one, can take care of the grass riding arena like me. Come on, mate. What state were all your modern buildings before that fancy upgrade you got recently? Truth is, Jorvik Stables has gotten a centuries-long legacy. It's got history, soul. No soul. Guys, it really doesn't matter where we have our home bases, right? In the end, we all need to do our best to teach our students how to be the best riders they can be in the arena. And of course, we know nothing can beat the experience of jumping on a grass arena of the esteemed racetrack. At least we don't get dizzy from the dusty air in that stuffy old riding hall. You do realize that your beloved Baroness owns the riding hall too, right? Hey folks, I was thinking of something. What if we tried organizing a show jumping tournament, like a triathlon? All of us together? Right, like 3-day eventing? Yeah, but show jumping only. Sorry, Mark, no logs. Aw, shame. Please go on, Ty. Thanks. Here's my idea. I was thinking that since you three are experts, you could host one race each. What a spectacular idea. I will immediately return to the racetrack and start working on a new course design. I have so many ideas. Why don't you finish your cup of coffee urged Tarek. I love the idea, Ty, but if we try out a concept for show jumping triathlon, who would be our first test engineer? Ivy, of course. I'm on board, mate. Ivy, you should first come over to Jorvik Stables Arena. This will give Lynn and Terry time to go back and set up their arenas for you. Okay, so basically hopefully we're getting 3 new races. Like I said, I'm okay with more races after this, because more reasons to train more and faster ways to train horses, so I am not opposed to such a thing. Huh. Did you see me? Did you see how I swooped in and diffused the whole thing? My first day on the board of directors, and I'm already a pro at managing conflicts. Plus, the triathlon should be super fun, right? Well, we hope so. We're already too packed up. So feel free to head down to Jorvik Stables Arena and meet up with Mark whenever you're ready. I'll catch up with you all a bit later. A dear friend of mine needs his daily ration of Muir Marsh's flies. Okay, the frog. Alright, so we gotta go to Jorvik Stables Arena first. Alright, so there is Mark. So let's talk to him. The smell of fresh air and fish. Ah, it's grand to be breathing fresh air again. Lynn is a lovely girl, but she doesn't know what she's missing out here. The smell of fish doesn't bother you, does it? A warm-up for athletes and horses. One thing before we build any tall obstacles, though. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, Ivy, but warm-up is essential for all, both athletes and horses. Obviously. I imagine you've heard this all before, but no rider worth their salt would neglect warming up. Not even the fanciest at Silverglade in their shining buildings. It's too risky for your horse and for you. It was good banter with the gang earlier, though, wasn't it? And as we agreed, I kept all my logs in the shed. Hate to upset Lynn. She's such a pro. Alright, why don't you do a few jumps on the track here, whenever you are ready. Alright. Alright, that was cool. So now we can head back there. Warm up for athletes and horses. Lovely. Well, if you feel ready, then it's your time. Time for you to try out my race. Mark's show jumping race. Totally temporary name. In a triathlon, you want a challenge, right? I know you are a very skilled rider, as you've proven to me before. So I present you with the Jorvik Stables Arena Legacy Show Jumping Grand Prix for the Southwest Jorvik Triathlon. Alright, that doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it? My mate Tariq is a lot better with fun and flair than me. Maybe he'll come up with something better for our thing. But anyway, the course is ready for you. Why don't you give it a go? It'll be invaluable feedback for me to fine tune it and make it worth a triathlon. Okay. Of course, I'm not facing my camera's not facing the right way. Oh wow. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a triathlon for sure. All the 3 rainbow jumps in a row are cute. Alright. So there you go. That's the first race. Alright. A hack to the track. By now Turk should be ready to receive you. He's not too bad as a course designer, and I'm not saying this because he's my mate. You know where to find him at his regular haunt by that modern soulless racetrack. I'm joking. Don't tell him that. I know him and he would take it seriously and get all riled up. So I'll tell him face to face when I see his reaction. Tell that old chap hi from me. I'll put Archie out to pasture and then take the bus to Silverglade to meet up with Ty. Alright, so we gotta head to Silverglade. Alright, here we are. Let's talk to Sir Tariq. Alas, Ivy, finally. I see that still not quite a Sir Mark deemed it was time to release you from his claws. Poor you. I hope you were able to endure waddling in the mud and breathing the foul air of the seaside. But rejoice, because now you get to bask in the glory of her esteemed Baroness' marvelous racetrack. Get to level up my horse, so let's do that. Tariq in distress. Don't look any further. This here will be the absolute highlight of the triathlon. I hope that Mark and Lynn won't take offense. I'll tell you all about my perfect grass arena. The grass is superior terrain. The only one fitting to elite riders, there is no question about it. No point in debating it. The only humane thing to do is just humoring these poor lost souls. So that's what I did. Poor lost souls. Is that a Disney reference there, Star Stable? I just wish... No, wait a minute. God! Oh no, woe is me. Weeds! Weeds everywhere on my racetrack. Everything is ruined forever. My arena is doomed. What I'm gonna do? Ivy, I implore you, please go save the day. Of course. Gotta go save the arena from weeds. Alright, now he should be calmed down. Hopefully. Yes, I know. I could have opened the gates for all that, but I did not. Ah, thank you so much for literally saving my life. Weeds are the bane of my existence. So many emotions. I think I need another espresso macchiato to quiet me down. Sir Tariq's Elite Show Jumping Contest. Just another sip. Please hold on for a second. I'm satisfied to see you and I both handled this incident quickly and professionally. This minor hurdle would clearly not have been worth panicking over, now would it? Now we are ready as we will ever be. It's high time you tried out Sir Tariq Mode's Elite Show Jumping Contest. I thought long and hard about what to call it, but it ended up going for something quite simple. Why oversell your product with a flashy name when sheer quality speaks for itself? Oh yeah, that's definitely not overselling the product at all there, Tariq. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright, so far so good. Oh, the brown with the red looks good on that jump. Nice purple one here for the Baroness. The rainbow ones are really cute, I gotta admit. Okay, that was actually really cute. I like that. Alright. Brilliant. Absolutely splendid. Oh no, I meant my course design and flawless execution. Time for me to prepare my witty comebacks for our next meeting with my nemesis Mark. Sorry, I suppose your skills were more commendable too. My race highlighted your show jumping ability in the best possible way. Thanks, I guess? Back to the mundane world. After such an unforgettable experience on this racetrack, please take all the time you need to catch your breath. Once you feel ready to go back to the mundane world, you ought to meet up with Lynn and put her own race to the test. Actually, mundane isn't exactly a fair assessment of either Lynn's work or character. She may be one of the hardest working people I've ever met, and she came a long way to get to where she is now. Unlike a certain someone I know. Oh, okay, Tariq. Alright. Okay, let's go talk with Lynn. Oh, looks like we have another warm-up course, too. Hi, Ivy. Yes, I already knew you were on your way. Tariq just texted me. Sounds like you did amazing there. And Tariq didn't pass out, which in itself is a small victory. Getting to know Lynn and Gazelle. The Bobcats were just here for a riding class, so I need to clean up a bit here and set up my course for my part of the triathlon. This brand new course design I've been working on a lot recently, and I haven't showed it to anyone before, and I'm pretty thrilled that you're the first one to try it. What? Me? Thanks for asking. I never told you where I'm from, did I? Well, I originally came from the Equestrian Center to compete in high-class show jumping. I grew up over in Cape West Fishing Village, so I learned to ride at Golden Leaf Stables. They've bred show jumping courses there for generations, but I moved across the gate as soon as I could. I love the eternal fall and all, but that smell of fish, yuck. I imagine a smell you can never get rid of, not even indoors. Besides, the training facilities here are really some of the best in all of Jorvik. Anyway, even though I have to wrangle knuckleheads like Mark and Tariq, it's so much fun being a part of the show jumping board. Nowadays, I don't ride as much as I used to, but I can't wait for riders to give it their all and try to beat their best times. Speaking of riding, have you ever met my horse, Gazelle, before? She's just in the pasture over there. She was born at Golden Leaf Stables, but of course, she came along with me when I moved here. We used to compete together all over Jorvik. If I find time to start riding again, she and I might even try out for a national show jumping team. She's usually turned out in the pasture up at Equestrian Center, but Carney is testing some new fertilization device around the grapes today. Honestly, whenever he shows up with one of his new inventions, I'm worried for the health of half of Jorvik, so I figured Giselle would be a little bit safer down here for today. While I clear out the arena for you, could you please check up on her for me? She's a real sweetheart, so she'll be happy to see you. Here, take my grooming kit. Oh, and thanks for taking time to chit-chat. Life will always be busy, but it's great that you and I got to know each other a little better, right? Okay, that's cool, because we really never got to know Lynn's history. So, I'm kind of glad that they went ahead and did that. That's really cool. Alright, so. Let's go ahead and meet Gazelle. Gazelle seems happy now. What a sweet horse. Lynn's course could be ready now. I should check in with her. Alright. So we got to meet her horse too, so that's cool. Alright, let's talk to Lynn. Did you see him alright? I'm glad to hear it. I'll take her out on a long hike in Golden Leaf Forest tomorrow. She's going to love it. Lynn's show jumping challenge. I just finished setting up everything here. Let's do this. I don't brag all the time like Tariq and Mark. But I gotta say, I'm super proud of how it turned out. I didn't put too much thought into the name, though. I'm a bit nervous, but also super excited. That Ivy, of all people, will do me the honor of running my challenge race for the very first time. Do your best and have fun. Alright. Oh, wow. Very colorful. Oh, the rose jumps are cute. Alright, butterfly jumps. Rainbow. Alright, that was pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Wow, I'm so impressed. That was so epic. You have such a good eye for challenges and opportunities in a race. I hope you enjoyed this course. I definitely loved seeing it come to life at last. I know riders will love it. Launch day. Look, all the others are here. Let's meet up and shake hands on this officially. Welcome to our extraordinary meeting. How did the test phase go? It went awesome, I think. Ivy competed in all 3 courses, and it gave me a few ideas on what I could try out in the future. All good on my end. I think I struck a perfect balance between traditional show jumping and some creative freedom. We had a jolly good time. Creative freedom? Do you mean you added logs after all? Mark, admit it, I dare you. No, Tariq, I didn't. I wasn't even pulling your leg on purpose this time, old chap, I swear. Oh. Well, I'm watching you, old chap, alright? Anyways, let's ask our friend Ivy to settle this once for all. Which part of the triathlon did you prefer? No way, I'm not picking sides. I love them all equally. You're right, Ivy. Don't get dragged into this. Folks, it doesn't matter in the end. This isn't a competition between the 3 of you. The whole point was to create a triathlon, remember? So I think it's time for you folks to allow me thereby officially launch the Southwest Show Jumping Triathlon. Woohoo! We managed to move past our differences and create a unique challenge for the riders of Jorvik. Good job, everyone. What a day. What a glorious day. Get it? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It's way too early in the morning for this. I must say, I didn't think we had it in us to agree on something, let alone something this great. Well done, us. So I think we get all 3 races. I'm glad we all came to agreement and made our brand new show jumping triathlon a reality. Oh, Ivy, wait a minute. I have a surprise for you as a thank you for bringing all of us together. Oh, cool. We get a national show jumping team pad. With Jorvik colors. Okay, I'm in for this. I've been saving this for a special occasion, and I can't think of someone more deserving than you I'd like to give this saddle pad. How dare you? Who made you in charge of fashion choices, Lynn? I cannot believe I wasn't consulted for this. Me! It's not like we have to consult everyone for every little decision, do we? We'll never get anything done. Too many cooks, they always say. I disagree, but I think saying should go, the more cooks, the better the broth. Choosing the right style for your saddle pads is the utmost importance. I would never allow anyone to appear in front of her esteemed. Here we go again. Let's skedaddle while they're fighting. Well, that was wild, but kind of fun too. We created a triathlon. I can't believe it. You made it happen, Ty. I say good job. The first show jumping triathlon in European history, right? Yes, I think so. And I'm a part of it. Yay! Here's your reward. You really deserved it. We couldn't have done it without you. Feel free to keep honoring your show jumping skills on any of our 3 races anytime. Woo! So we get 3 brand new races. Awesome. Which I am going to go and check around and see which ones, what their XP is for each race and whatnot. But awesome. Maybe someday I'll be next. I'll set up my own show jumping race. Wouldn't that be awesome? Hope you drop by soon. We'll have some fika, you, me, and Croakser. Alright. Okay, so this is the saddle pad you get. It is so cool. I don't know what I'm going to have to really match with it, but I could figure out something. I definitely could. Alright, that's really cool. Alright, so for the daily training show jumping challenge. You get 200 XP each. Alright, so this is Tariq's jumping contest, of what that gives you. 200, and you get 20 shillings. So 200 for your horse, and I'm pretty sure the other ones is pretty much the same, but I like to be thorough and check. Alright, and here's Mark. And the Legacy Show Jumping Race is also 20 Jorvik shillings, and then 200 for your horse. So both races you get 600 XP for your horse. So that's pretty darn good, if you ask me. Okay, so now that we've gone over all of the races and what they give, now we are going to check out the paddock props here at the riding arena in Silverglade. So let's take a look at choice A. Okay, so a cute little purple and black and green training course. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, so this is choice B. So we have, it looks like the original, one of like the original courses that we had. So that's cool, but obviously with more updated jumps. Choice C. Alright, so some higher jumps. Fancier, like grass jumps with flowers. Okay. Very nice. So there you go on paddock props. Alright guys, so I believe it is the Trail of Wanderlust. So I'm going to show owned. So these are all the Trail of Wanderlust items in terms of clothes. In terms of gear, you only have the leg wraps and the saddle pad. So the only thing I'm missing is the pants, which I'm going to buy right now. Alright, so now I have the full set. Now I have it. Very happy with that. Alright you guys, so the last thing before we end this video off is actually the Trailblazer track, which we are going to talk about. We have double points, so I will read what it says here. Alright, bonus points. It's time for the bonus points in the Trail of Wilderness from July 23rd, 9 o'clock server time, to July 30th, 9 o'clock server time. Players will receive 30 bonus points on activities and 2 bonus points on gatherables. So this is great for me because I haven't been around to do the Trailblazer. So I would definitely will be doing this, and I'll even show you guys where I'm at right now. So right now I am at 17. So yeah, I have quite a bit of work to, like, I guess you would say I'm almost halfway. So I would like to get this done and out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for this week's update video. This is the Trail of Wanderlust set, minus the saddle and bridle. Those are just threw in there because it works with the set. But yeah, this is the Trail of Wanderlust set. It is out now in game to buy. So that is great news. If you guys missed this Trailblazer, now you can get it for yourself in game. But yeah, that is pretty much it from me. So next week we have another questline. I know, 2 weeks of quests in a row. Can you believe it? I can't, but here we are. It's going to be a storm in South Hoof. Apparently everything goes crazy. So we will definitely be excited for that and can't wait to explore that with you guys. But yeah, that is pretty much it from me, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the races. Which race was your favorite? And yeah, that is pretty much it from me. As always, you guys, remember to keep positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!